You keep getting the same vivid dream about a knight being devoured by his armor. What does it mean? That the druid gave the knight some seriously dank shit. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay and welcome to another DnDGreentext video. Before jumping into this, I just want to say real quick that I'm probably live at twitch.tv/SkyDieRay right now if you wanna come hang out. And without any further ado, yeah, enjoy the video. Wild Mages. How do you properly play a Wild Mage? Be me, Wild Magic Sorcerer. Be playing 5th edition. Party and I were trapped in a dungeon by the big bad evil guy. Been fighting monsters and trying to find a way out. We then come across an ancient book. We choose to examine it. DM tells us it's a book written by the architect of the dungeon. We attempt to read it. DM tells us it's written in Abyssal. None of us know Abyssal. I come up with a plan. I use the spell Comprehend Language. DM tells me to check for wild magic. Roll a 1. DM tells me to roll percentage to see what happens. Roll a 57. DM checks the WM table. He goes silent. After about 10 seconds of silence, he looks at me. DM tells me the ancient and ultra rare book bursts into flames in my hands. DM tells me the book is reduced to ash. DM tells me the book held the answers to the way out of the dungeon. My face when I potentially doomed us because of my wild magic. Diabolic tutor. What's he whispering? Possible options. Want a bone? I got a bone to pick with you. Have you seen my horn anywhere? Bring me He-Man. So you reanimated me, but you didn't have the goddamn courtesy to get me any skin. Hey, guess what? I got a boner. How's it going? My name's Sans. Too spoopy for you. So if you skeletons are considered dead and everyone has a skeleton on the inside, does that mean everyone is dead inside? I don't know, but I am. Got milk? What's that one character idea you've been saving up for that special campaign, but haven't gotten to the table yet? I called it the Zealot of the 10 Eyes. Take a paladin. He believes his god is the one true god. Would chastise anyone who spoke out against his god. Would claim all other gods are just children's stories and parables. His active mission is to spread the word and name of his god throughout Toriel. Actively builds shrines and churches to his god. Would recruit members to the church. Twist is, his god just so happens to be a beholder who brainwashed him. They're elves, ain't they? Elves stole me mine, cool as you like, so I figured the more dead elves there is, the more chance I got of getting me mine back. One day might be no elves if I try really hard. Then I gotta get me mine back, right? Can anyone refute him? As a representative of elves, I would gladly show you where the key to your mine is. It's up there, on the top shelf. You must choose one of the two, my lord. Our town can host the Bankers Guild, with all its assorted evils and benefits, or the Adventurers Guild, and annoy all of the grognards. Let me think. A place where my gold is kept by greedy people that I have to pay to get access to my gold. Or a place where I can get mercenaries to do shit for me for like 10 gold and be considered a hero for doing so. Yeah, I'm going with the Adventurers Guild. Be part of big local tabletop society. Head of society decides to be a player for a while. He's pretty bad and ends up getting his character killed by trying to 1 versus 1 an aggressive shrubbery arrangement. Guy blames death on the DM and makes new society-wide rule. All rolls have to be seen by players and DM to count. No rolling behind screen. No dice fudging for anyone. That already sounds bad, oh boy. In the span of 5 weeks, the average player death per week across the entire society goes from 1 to 11. Head of society keeps about how his DM is unfair and ends up shifting between tables. Forces himself into 3 other groups before he joins mine. Purposefully run encounters that are 2 or 3 CR lower than what the party is used to, just to shut him up. No one else is having fun. He is. We're actually starting to lose members now. Head of society calls them and says they should man up if they can't handle the results. All the other DMs confront him about this and explain the importance of fudging dice now and then. Guys calls us all for dice fudging and yells at us for not obeying his rules. Despite the fact he's a notorious dice fudger DM. Get the guys together and make him understand we're gonna leave if we can't run our games our way to a minor degree. Guy b***s at us some more, but relents. 3 weeks later, we get some of our old members back, but our numbers never recovered. Head of society never admits he was wrong, and from then on continues to be a player despite f***ing up people's campaigns when he forces himself in. About a year later, the society crumbles due to a lack of players. Head of society then tries to get all the DMs to join him in a private campaign that one of us will run so we can stick together as friends. All of us kind of hate him at this point. One person agrees, the rest of us just split up the communal rulebooks, minis, and resources before leaving. Guy somehow got in contact with me after more than 10 years of separation, asking if I'll come and DM for him. Peak is my response. No way, person of questionable sexual preferences whom I dislike to a colossal degree. The aliens or demons of the setting harbor a very special hate towards mankind, and instead of assimilation or enslavement, like in case of other species, they just want to eradicate them for no apparent reason. Please tell me that you didn't do this in your games. If I want a race gone from a setting, I just make them not exist. There's no need to make a whole race of creatures that want to genocide an entire race for no reason. At least the Nazis had a good reason for killing the Jews. Nvidia, it seems, as a quite popular trope, Half-Life 2 and XCOM 2 as an example. After conquering the Earth, invaders, despite portraying themselves as benevolent tyrants or occupiers, secretly want to exterminate humanity, despite the fact that their ranks consist of assimilated life forms. Are we just glossing over the fact that he claimed the Nazis were justified? I was thinking the same thing actually. Has anyone ever gone for a nutshot in your game? I once played a Dwarven artificer who did something similar. I once made a pair of runic testicles and with surgical-like precision I sewed them onto where our elven companion's manhood ought to be. I then proceeded to kick him in his new balls with my iron feet. Why did I do this, you ask? Because he was a midway through a Dark Heresy campaign. Noob to 40k joins and rolls a character. Read his background and sees he worships Lanish. Say nothing and let him introduce himself to the group. Think he'll be secretive and clever about this. Guy introduces himself wearing Inquisitor robes with chaos symbols all over his attire. 10 seconds. His character lasted 10 seconds. I quiz new players on 40k before they get to join in now. Make sure you clench your butthole so no heresy gets in. I have a player that wants to start off the campaign as a vampire. Not an OG one, but someone who was beaten and changed like a vampire spawn. They are very adamant about this. I don't have any problems with it, but they're level 2. How do I make this work? If your player wants to become a vampire, then let them do it, but tell them it comes with a cost. They must be covered up during the day. Anytime they are in the sun, they must make a will save, or they will get 1d4 burning damage for every minute. They gain disadvantage on any skill checks or saves if they are made in direct sunlight. They must feed regularly or they will become feral. They gain weakness to garlic, holy water, holy symbols, and silver. Oak wood is an optional weakness depending on your ruling. They must hide the fact that they are a vampire or they will be attacked on sight. Their alignment changes to lawful evil. If they are okay with this, then let them become a vampire. The Warlocks have unionized to collectively increase their bargaining power versus their patron. Be me, Warlock. Have friends who are also Warlocks. We're devoted to the same patron. Decide to make a union. We gain more power as a result. Feelsgoodman.jpg. Decide to build an underground hideout as a sanctuary for the union. Word travels all throughout the kingdom. We gain more and more potential brothers and sisters to the union. Union becomes a thriving underground community. It was easy living until a group of adventurers burst in. They start slaughtering everyone in the union. Can hear them screaming about how we are devil worshippers. Then it dawns on me. My face when we're a cult. Oh, the main villain is a little old lady, wearing glasses. How are you supposed to hit her? Party arrives to see a little old lady. She welcomes the party. The party is taken aback. She then offers them fresh baked cookies. Most party members smile and thank her for her hospitality. Amy, however, chooses to draw his sword and decapitate the old woman. The party is struck with horror as her body falls to the floor. Bard. What the f***, Amy? Amy. What? She was obviously the big bad evil guy. How do you know that? Why the f*** would she be in cult hideout? Fighter. Well, maybe she was a hostage. Or maybe she was the cult leader. Oh, I don't think she was the cult leader. The bounty clearly says the leader is a man called Brutus Soul Eater. Okay, well maybe she's working for him. She was offering us cookies. Well, maybe they were poisoned. Or maybe they were baked with love and kindness and you're just an asshole. All of a sudden, a door opens and a large man in a dark robe walks in. Brutus Soul Eater. Hey, Gram, I'm back from getting more flour for your delicious cookie. Gram, no! That was a roller coaster of emotions. Dude, my barbarian loves to drink. Haha, he loves grog and ale. Oh, and he loves fighting, lol. Did we just arrive in town? I go to the tavern. Party arrives at the tavern. Barbarian opens the door. Barbarian notices there is no bar. There is no wenches. There is no grog or ale. It's just a white room. There are several chairs in a circle. Did the barbarian just arrive at the Anonymous Alcoholics Association? A man walks up to the barbarian. The barbarian asks where they are. The man tells him he's amongst friends who love him. The other party members start pulling out parchments. The rogue begins crying. The paladin tells the barbarian this is an intervention. PDM. Party of 2 rogues and sorcerer. Make campaign sneaky for them. They have to infiltrate the druid cult. Send secret agent to give them quest. They immediately shoot him in the head. Rewrite plot.x. They now have to ally with the druid cult. Task them with stealthily diverting some soldiers away from the cult base. Okay, let's ambush them. Force wisdom check. There are 30 of them, this is a bad idea. Party ignores result and wants to go murder hobo. NPC begs them to stick to the plan. Nah, we'll just kill them all, lol. Players set up swinging log traps like in Star Wars. Launch the ambush. Traps fail. Rogues kill 1 soldier. Sorcerer casts an illusion. NPC Paladin ignores it and kills him. Soldiers surround rogues. Total party kill in 2 rounds. But the druids can revive us, right? Peak related. No. Make them watch as the soldiers continue on and wipe out the druid cult. End of campaign. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did and subscribe for more. As I said at first, I'm probably live on Twitch right now at twitch.tv/SkyDieRay. And if I'm not live right now, I'm live almost every day anyway, so it's probably worth following me if you enjoy live streams. There's also a link below to the Discord server and a link to the Patreon if you want to support the YouTube channel there. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.